I'll do this one. Or this one, we'll do that one. Okay. And then the color? No? Blue? I'm tired of that color. Let's be a little, let's live on edge, guys. Hi, it says 7 people here. Welcome. Hey, Clance, how are you doing? How are you doing, Clancy? How is your journey going? I think everybody knows what your journey is. I want, hi, Lord of Darkness. I want everyone to kind of come in, say hello, get situated. Hi, Blue Moon. And I want everyone to share a little bit about themselves. And I want us to get to know each other. I'm doing good. I was up waiting to see if Diane was going to show receipts, but that's not going to happen. It looks like it again. Okay. I will talk a little bit about what I've heard, what I know about that situation. It sounds like she's kind of come clean and said, there it is, Seraphin. She said she didn't spend all the money on St. Jude's from her super chats, but everything that was designated to go to St. Jude's went to St. Jude's. Wendy has her latest video, One Win, on her channel. And she says she didn't know anything about it. She didn't know. And she's kind of almost taking, hey, Crown Royal, nice to see you. She's kind of taking a little bit of responsibility for Diane. And I mean, I guess if they both did this thing together, then I guess both of them should be held accountable. Hi, Eric. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you forever. How are you? How are you? So tonight I'm going to let some more people pop in here, and I just want everyone to, share a little bit about themselves, about their, if they have a story. If you want to join on panel, you can. If you just want to talk in the chat, that's okay too. Hey, Picker. But since pretty much the same people always come in here, I would like for us to get to know each other a little bit better. Because sure, I chat with people behind the scenes sometimes, and people share things with me, but of course, I won't share that publicly. So if people would like to share anything publicly, then here's the place to do it. Cold in Dallas. It is here too, Eric. OMG, it's supposed to snow, and I hate snow. Hi, Robert, sweetie. I think it's important because when you get so many people on a social media platform and in all these communities, I feel like people don't see each other as being people and having feelings and actually having stories and their own struggles and maybe their own insecurities. And people just destroy each other. I think it's really disgusting. I'm just going to say this, the whole thing with Diane's channel and St. Jude's and all that, it's very sad, but how long are people going to go on and on and on about it and use that St. Jude's and Diane for content? I mean, some of the things these women are saying on their channel is disgusting. And they have kids listening. The words they're calling these women. It's getting down to 18. It was 23, I think, here. Yeah. I think a lot of people know way, way too much about me. Everyone, look here, Flash. You all have a happy life and you will forget everything you know about Seraphin. Well, Seraphin, I I think we go through times where we're happy, and then we go through times where we struggle, and we go through times where we're sad. We all do. We're human beings. I think a lot of times people put their best face forward because they don't want to be judged or looked at as weak, maybe. And I think if people kind of just let their guard down a little bit so people can see them as human beings. Too many women on here, I'm going to say women, act like they have to put on this facade, like they're the strongest woman on YouTube. But oh yeah, Seraphin's got a huge project, but that's going to be something to be proud of, definitely. Ups and downs, lefts and rights, we all humans. That's right. That's a Men in Black. Oh, I've seen that movie. Here come the Men in Black. I'm going to, in a few minutes, when we get a little bit further in, after I say hi to everybody and everybody else greets each other, I am going to share with you guys something I've wondered about for so long, and I may have shared it with you all. I'm not sure, but it's something that has just always eaten at me and been a deep down pain because I felt there was something there. And I got confirmation of it, and I don't know what to do with it. I mean, it's over, it's past. And when people tell people you just need to get over it, that's in the past. It happened years ago. Well, yes and no, because if we just push something aside and think, oh, well, that happened, time to move on. If you don't deal with it, that thing is going to bubble and bubble and bubble, and it's going to cause problems in other areas of your life, whether it be trust, whether it be intimacy, whether it be whatever you're dealing with. And if you don't deal with it, come to terms with it, and maybe you need therapy for it, which I'm thinking I may, because this is it's a very hurtful thing when it's something that your parent's supposed to be the one to protect you. We all know that my mother was not a protector, but to do what she did, sexism, but I agree. So yeah, anyways, with the whole Diana and Wendy thing, I can't believe, if you listen to Wendy, she's very aggravated when she's speaking to people in her chat. Like, if people ask anything, she gets very snappy and aggravated. And how she expects people to just bounce back from what Diane did is beyond me. I don't know. And why she's already thinking about, hi, Dawn. Hi, sweetie. So does everybody have something, does everybody have something in their lives right now that they are working toward? Well, we know Seraphin does. Does everybody have a goal they're working toward? Or something that they really, really want to get accomplished? Hi, Coffee. I'm just going to let everybody greet one another, and then we'll chat a little bit. I did post up another video on my other channel. If you want to check it out, please go subscribe. to Court of Public Opinion 2021. If you would like to watch the videos, like them if you like them. If not, give it a thumbs down. Hit subscribe if you want to be notified when the next videos come out. I honestly stay away from drama since there's a lot I do find pleasure of humans destroying themselves. Yeah, Seraphin, I agree. I think I've become a recluse. Definitely. In my old age, I've become a recluse. I don't know if it's because I'm protecting myself or it's because I just feel more comfortable being alone. I don't know. You want to be a better organizer. Okay. I like that. I like that, Dawn. So you guys, I want you guys to tell me something that you have been wanting to work on for a long time, or that you have a goal right now that you're working on. We're going to help each other achieve these goals. How about that? Have to have something to work towards. I just work, try to improve what I do. I'm not a believer in goals per se, but for sure, idle hands do Seraphin's work. That was funny. I know, Coffee. Hey, Native Princess. Native Princess, do you have a goal you're working toward right now or something that you really want to accomplish? Mark, hello. Thank you. Mark loves me. He gave me Buenos money. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. I want to be better in bed. Okay, I'm going to put that Seraphin. Seraphin, his goal is to be better in bed. Seraphin, how do you achieve that goal? What are the steps you're going to take to make that come to fruition? Help hold each other accountable. Yes, thank you so much. That really helps, Mark. It does. Every little bit helps, you guys. Because if YouTube sees I'm not making them any money, they're going to go, they're going to cut me off. That's okay, though. I'll find another way. So this weekend, okay, I've made a new goal for myself. And it is getting really back involved in Thrive. So I am going to start that this weekend. That could be opening up a web of... So I have some of my Thrive capsules left. I didn't have any shakes. I had one shake left. So I'm like, what's the point? So I haven't been doing Thrive for a while. I got my Thrive shakes and I got they have the new DFT Ultras, which are really cute because they say little sayings on them that help you, it's encouraging. I am unstoppable. I am grateful. I am confident. I am empowered. I am thriving. I am peaceful. They're really cute. I love these. So if anybody's interested, hey, Sean, how are you? So if anybody's interested in trying Thrive, remember, you guys, if you order Thrive and you go under my website, do the auto ship. That's how you save a lot of money. If you don't do auto ship, you don't get the discount. And now they've done a new deal. I just saw every third auto ship you have, they send you free product, which is cool. So if anybody orders Thrive, I am going to mail you some samples to try. This is Thrive Skin. This is a gel that you drink. It's pink lemonade, I think. Strawberry lemonade. You drink it, and it's supposed to really help you with your hair and skin. So there's a couple samples I will mail out for you. This is the DFT Recharge. This is wear it at night, and it works on your immune system. So I'm really going to start getting back involved in Thrive and take the pause off my gym membership, and I'm going to get healthy. Damn it. Being 52, I'm going to look 32 again. You wait. I played your new Court of Public Opinion, but there was no audio. Don't think it was there. No! Seriously, Picker? Oh, the last one? Hi, Chicano. We're going to get into the life stories here. Damn it. Did it not freaking... Help me with that in bed. That way we can jump. Sir. Are you serious? Did it not record? Oh, I'm going to be so upset. I'm going to have to redo the whole thing now. Let me see. Hold on. Hi, Annie. Okay. 50 is the new 30. That's right, Coffee. Please tell me no. Yeah, I don't hear any freaking... Damn it. There's no audio. You're right. Why is that? All right. Well, aw, native princess, stop. That is so sweet. But, okay. Take a compliment. Take a compliment. Take a compliment. I need to take a compliment. It's okay. It's okay to accept a compliment. So, how could, native princess, how could you rephrase that? How can we rephrase that? Do you want to work on something physically? My hair is silky like a woman empress. Nice. Thank you, Picker, for letting me know that. I had no idea. Native Princess, is there something that you want to work on physically for yourself? Thank you for the compliment, though. That was really sweet. I've seen him on CKs and he's been on here. What, Annie, who? Who are you talking about, honey? I missed something, I guess. Can you tell us good three things about me? I'm loyal. I am determined. I'm loyal. I'm determined. I love with all I have. I think those are my three best qualities. Determined, meaning I don't quit until I get the result I want. I don't give up easy, I guess I would say. I'm loyal to those I love, to those people I care for. And when I do love somebody, I love with everything I have. Oh, the glare. What about him, Annie? Dawn, yes, that's right. Thank you. I want to learn how to play the piano better. Mark wants to learn how to play the piano better. So Mark, so you play the piano now? I'm writing these down, you guys. Have you taken lessons before? I wish I could play the piano. My daughter has long, skinny fingers. She would be so good at the piano. I have little short, little stubby fingers. I'm going to ask you the same thing tomorrow and the day after. No repeating answers. Wait. Oh, Annie, I don't care for that guy. I'm not going to be mean, but I don't care for him. You do, Mark? You play the piano? I would love sometime for you to come up on panel. You don't have to have the camera on if you don't want, and play the piano for us. That would be awesome. Everything about you is beautiful, especially your person and being yourself. Aw, you're gonna bring tears to my eyes. Thank you, honey. Well, you guys are like my little family. You know, I don't really have like a close-knit family in real life, except, I mean, my kids, which they're my life, but they have their own things going, you know. I would love Mark to play the piano for us. That would be awesome. Oh, yeah, Annie, I agree. That guy, I just don't get when you hear the way some of these people talk on YouTube and how they speak of other people, how they describe things. I don't understand how they have so many people watching them. It's crazy when you're telling, and I'm sorry. Hi, Byron. When you're telling people to sit on, you know what, and I mean, Coffee, you may know what I'm referring to, but there was a specific YouTuber who told somebody to go sit on a purple dildo, right? Until it came out their mouth, and then something like eat the crap off of it. I'm sorry, I don't care how much I dislike somebody, those words would never come out of my mouth to describe what I wanted somebody to do. Maybe something like F off would come out of my mouth, but I mean, and there's another creator who speaks the same kind of way. And it's absolutely disgusting. How do these women have so many people watching them? He chewed you up a long time ago. I've done. Oh, yeah. He's a. Mm, I've heard him sexualize children. Once I heard that, I haven't watched since. Um, yeah, you know who I'm talking about. I don't get it. And I'm sorry, but so many people are making this St. Jude thing about them personally to get, you know, sympathy, to get the views, to get, it's like it's already been talked about, it's already been out there. Drop it. Find something else to talk about on your channel. High time for change. Welcome, my darling. Do you ever watch your streams after you've made them? Have you ever noticed something about yourself you hadn't known by watching yourself? Chicano, that's a good question. You guys, let's ask each other questions. I like that. I was going to make this like a question and answer video, but I don't want it just to be about you guys getting to know me because you know a lot about me. I want you guys to talk to each other. You don't have to share more than you're comfortable with, but you know, share with each other. One thing that I've noticed a couple of times, when I have rewatched my videos, which isn't too often, I don't go back and watch my videos all the time unless it's something I have to edit. Then I'll be like, okay, I'll watch. I can't sit through a whole video, even my own. I can't. I've made myself laugh quite a few times. Honestly, I'm like, you're kind of funny. Like, I'm not a comedian or anything by any means, but I say things that are kind of funny sometimes. I'm like, I didn't know that I said that, or you know, things like that. I'm like, I didn't know I could be funny, but that's one thing. Another thing I used to notice a lot is and I still do it, but I've really been working on it. And please put a one in the chat if you've noticed that I have made changes a little bit. But I used to mess with my hair constantly. I mean, and it wasn't because I was primping, and that's what everybody accused me of, primping. I had that nervous thing where I'd touch my hair all the time and run my fingers through my hair. And it's an anxiety thing, it's a nervous thing. But I've really tried to calm down on that. Hi, Laura. Aw, thank you. Do I? Ooh. It is weird watching yourself because, you know, we're our own worst critics. You're kind of funny, Bill. More Then funny, though, you're fun. You said a very nice, pleasant, light-hearted tone in your job. Thank you, Picker. You guys are also, I mean, I can pretty much always look forward to the same 20 people being in here, 15, 20. I have a small channel. I love it that way. I mean, do YouTubers want more subscribers? Yes, I believe if you have a message you're trying to get out that can help people, yes. If you're a channel like me, where that's why I started my channel, yeah, I thought in the beginning, I want to get, a lot of subscribers. But that changed. I want to help people, but I also want to get to know people, and I want to be a place where people can just come and hang out and visit with each other, those who are lonely. There's a lot of lonely people out there. So do I care now so much about if my channel gets huge or not? No, because the bigger it gets, the less, what's the word I'm looking for? The bigger your channel gets, the less, there's a word I'm looking for, it becomes. There's a word I'm thinking of, and I can't. I've wondered how I would react to seeing myself interact with other people. It's interesting to hear other people's opinions of yourself, but to see yourself, it happens. Yes, it's awkward sometimes. And yeah, I get up and Annie says, not eat as many potatoes. No, good question, Native Princess. I would not. Sean says, I've shared enough about myself. Yeah, you've shared a lot. I mean, people know quite a bit about you too, Sean. They know you're passionate about certain things. Oh, please don't worry about playing with your hair. It's such a non-entity. Only weirdos will be bothered by that. Well, there's been some serious weirdos bothered by that. So if you guys want to take like 10 minutes, you get to know people better. Yes, Annie. When you have a smaller Crown Royal, yep, more personal. Chicano says less personable. There's a word I'm thinking about. Yes, it's true, Coffee. Getting to know people on YouTube or any social media platform for that matter is hard because when you open up and you share about yourself personally, there's always going to be someone jealous or someone that just hates how you act on camera, someone that doesn't like the way you look. So they're going to use things against you that you share. So it's not easy putting yourself out here, but it's a choice. Like when people say, I put myself out on, YouTube for you guys, and it's like, okay, that's true. We do provide a place for people to come and interact with one another and maybe learn something they didn't know before. But all in all, nobody asked us to do it, right? It was our choice to turn on the camera, turn on the microphone, and go live. So we can't blame anybody else. If you guys want to take quality, more work, size does not matter. Tell that to my wife. Picker. So who watched Save Robbie's? Oh yeah, Seraphin still needs to dance. We're gonna do a live with Seraphin dancing. Would I go on a blind date? Yes, I would go on a blind date. I like your questions, Native Princess. So Native Princess asked if I would skydive. That's a big no-brainer. No. Would I go on a blind date? Yes. I believe everybody everybody should be given an opportunity to be loved or to find love. And, a blind date, well, I should say it depends on how the date came upon, how it happened. It's less intimate. Thank you, Annie. That's the word I was looking for. Ding, 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 ding. Annie got it. Yes, dancing. What do you think I mean? Plus, you never know what whack job may come around. Yep, time for change. That's right. Oh yeah, the dislikes. Yeah, I'll dance tomorrow. That's a Sunday. No, it's not, Seraphin. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? Wednesday. The good part is we're pretty boring to most. You should have Save Robbie on here. Wait, where'd that go? He's awesome. Yes, Native Princess. Save Robbie and I have gone on panel on here before together. Save Robbie's gone and done surpassed me a long time ago. he's got more better, more important people to hang out with than little old me. But he's great. Would you go out with a deaf person? Absolutely. Yeah. I'm not going to lie and say it wouldn't be challenging. I know the alphabet, sign language, but that's all I know. So I'd need to learn. Oh, Laura, your mind is in the gutter. That's okay. Sometimes my mind goes in the gutter too. I would love to learn to fly a small plane, but it won't happen. Should have done it in my... Why, Blue Moon? Why couldn't it happen? Sean dances every day. You just don't see it. You could go take a lesson, right? If that's something you've always wanted to do, you could. Word of the day, intimate. Everyone together, say it. Word of the day, class, is intimate. Intimate. Okay, 10 minutes. I'm going to give you guys 10 minutes. Ask me questions. Please keep them respectful. Can everyone please Bella some love and put some... Thank you, Native Princess. You're sweetie. Thank you. What did Coffee say? Mornings are the worst. I get congested. I feel like I'm getting a sinus infection right now. I'm sorry your mornings are like that, Annie. It's the worst when you wake up with headaches. Ugh. Like if you've slept in a room that's been too hot all night long and you wake up with that headache and you just feel bleh. Yeah, I don't like that. So I'm saying I'll do something tomorrow. That is a Sunday. But since when we say it is way past or way before the actual Sunday. Oh, so it never happens, Seraphin. I gotcha. Would have to learn how to talk to them. So no need to communicate the first few months while you learn. Or it could just be a certain kind of communication, right, Coffee? Okay. Can everyone... Oh, I'm so... Wells, whatever happened to Katrina? Just she doesn't visit anymore. I don't know, Mark. I don't know what happened with that. Who vote for Biden? I don't know. Honestly, what I heard or what I think is I didn't go to her channel or support her channel enough, so I think she got upset with me. But I think people know me by now. I don't go on YouTube a lot and go in the chat but she was one person I did support. I would always link her channel in my chat on my channel, and I would have her on panel, and absolutely. But then I found out she was upset with me, and then we just never spoke again. So if you live anywhere in the world, oh, I understand that, Dawn. But no, it wasn't anything personal against her at the time. I just, that's when I hardly ever went into people's chats. Oh, look at the hearts. I love it. Your dog is on your list. Anywhere in the world, where would I go? Well, since my ancestors are from Italy and Greece, I think Italy would be awesome to go to. Greece, definitely. But I have to think about that one. Like I want to go to those places because I've heard they're beautiful, but that's where my ancestors are from. But would they be my first choice if it wasn't where my ancestors are from? Probably not. Let me think about that one. Okay, let's see some of these questions. My next, Those hearts are so pretty. Time for change. I love them. My next goal is to get a teaching license so I can teach English. Seraphin, that is an awesome goal. And I think you would be great at it. Get a teaching license. Do you want to teach children, like young children or young adults or what? That's a really cool goal. I love it. I love it. It's attainable. You guys never believe that your goals are not attainable because they are. And right now I am primping because my hair does something weird when I put on glasses. Look, I hate it. Stop it. Okay. Let me go to the next one. Where is Nanny Love? I sent her an email. I've sent her a couple emails. Have you guys seen Nanny Love around Crown Royal? People get busy in life. My other bucket list ambition is to visit Palmyra Island, south of Hawaii. Blue Moon wants to visit Palmyra. Is that how you say that? Island, south of Hawaii. Yeah, I sent Nanny Love a couple emails. I sent her some pictures that I took. I haven't heard back from her. She said she'd never be mad at me when I've messaged her before. So when she took a break or whatever. So I hope she's not mad at me. I don't know. I don't think I do anything to make people upset at me. But if I do, please let me know. I'm not one of those people that can't handle it, Ooh, Seraphin's a tease. Sean's goal is to stop drinking soda and stop smoking. Sean, to stop drinking. Oh, Sean, did you see I bought these just so I could share them with you guys. So my mom can try them. These are those hemp cigarettes, remember? There's no tobacco and no nicotine in them. But you know how people really are addicted to the hand-to-mouth thing? Sean, try these and see if they help. I guess he said a lot of people use those to try to quit smoking. Oh, you're cooler, Mark. Yeah, I hope I'm one person who is devastated if I upset somebody. Like, that's the last thing I ever want to do is upset anybody. Is there anything you would change about yourself and why? Yes. What would I change about myself? I would change the fact that I cannot relax unless certain things are done. Like, and it really controls me. Like I said, I've been late to work before because I remembered something I needed to do, and it's something that could have easily waited until I got home from work. But no, if I left that, I would go to work and it would just eat at me all day long. So I want to learn how to relax a little bit more. What else would I change? That's a good Native Princess has some good questions, you guys. Come on, you better step up your game. What else would I change about myself? Well, if I had the power, I would change my ailments because they're very debilitating at times. And I know I'm a hypochondriac and everything, but I definitely would. If I could have another body right now, I would. And I will say this, my fit figure, I'm going to be working on that because I really, really, really want to get in shape and I want to look as good as I did in my 20s. I really do. I want to look as good as I did in my 20s. I'm probably a little bit behind in the chat, you guys. I'm going to create a channel, and if you don't go in it every day, I'm going to be mad. Okay, coffee. Yeah. What's amazing about there's quite a few of you. And please, some of you are new, so don't feel left out. Or if you've changed your name, please let me know what it was before so I know who you are. But people like Robert, Sean, Picker, Coffee, and please don't get upset if I don't say your name, but Seraphin, and Time for Change, you were here a long time ago and you were gone for a while and you came back. I know Ivy Lynn has been here a long time. Jenny Joe has been here a long time. Jenny Angel has been here for a long time. Crown has been, I mean, that's Annie has been here. It's like everybody. That's what I love. Mark's been here for quite a while. Laura, I think you were here before and then you were kind of gone for a while and then came back. So I love that. I am so good with consistency. I'm really good when I see this, when the same thing happens, when I have a pattern in life. Just heard that there is some kind of explosion in medical emergency at Candace Owens. Are you serious? Time for change? Candace Owens. I'm going to look that up. Thank you for sharing. Oh my gosh, what the hell is going on? You guys keep thinking of your questions, okay? Because I like doing this. This is fun. And if you have any questions for each other, ask each other. Yes, and everybody pray. I can tease to the point that it will piss you off and make you. Okay, that was. Time for change. Where'd you see it on, honey? Because I'm not seeing it. Hold on. Bruce Springsteen arrested in New Jersey for alleged DWI. Oh. Court halts execution of Alabama man in religious freedom case. I'll read that later. Okay, what else we got? Hope she's okay. She recently announced she might run for 2024. Candace for president? My next goal is to get my MBA. I've applied to a few online places for fall start. Nice, Coffee. So Coffee to get MBA. Well, and remember, you guys, I'm writing all these down so I can pray for you guys. I wanted to teach English anywhere from middle school to high school. Let me put that middle school to high school. Got it. No, have not seen Nanny. You haven't seen her anywhere either? I'm going to send her another email. I've seen her but can't recall where. Oh, Annie, I think you might be thinking when some of these channels, like The Scoop, and there's another one that do the, like the replays of other people's videos. I like The Scoop. I don't think I ever missed one of their videos. I think what you may be thinking of is in there, you would see the super chats from Nanny Love. And I think that was from, prior, from a while ago. Because that's where I've seen it. Couldn't find anything either. Yeah. Picker, I didn't see anything anywhere. I haven't seen her, but I've never really seen her anywhere. She is such a sweetheart, Coffee. Oh my gosh. She's come up on panel a couple of times and she's just so sweet and quiet. I mean, she's so quiet and she's such a sweetie. Yeah, Kiki too. I know Kiki. I tried after 28 plus years of nursing, went back to college, got a bachelor's degree at 55. Anything. Oh my gosh, that is so encouraging to me. Time for change, because I've been talking about wanting to go back to school for a couple of years now, and I'm halfway through my private investigating stuff. So, but I still want to do college. So that is very encouraging. Um, Hi, little Laura. Happy dance. Nice to see you. I would say my brain is half asleep. Coffee. Oh, wow. Thanks for that. That is some incentive for sure. I love Crossroads. Time for change. I love. Hi, Angel Eyes. Oh, you changed your name. Wiggle Worm. I like it. Wiggle Worm. That's what I should call my channel. Wiggle Worm. I can't get rid of you guys. No, you can't get rid of me. The biggest change I'm trying to work on is my lack of confidence, so I don't have to fake having confidence. Right, Sean. You know how much energy it takes to fake that confidence? Confidence has to come from within. One thing, Sean, I'll say as your friend that I know you need to work on is taking constructive criticism. Because when I've tried to help you with certain things and say, certain things, I mean, it's not easy to hear things sometimes, but if it's coming from a friend who loves you and cares about you, we have to listen sometimes. What was that secret you were going to tell us, which wasn't politics? Winona Hart, welcome. Have you been here before under another name, or are you new to the channel? The loud noise was reported by Candace Owens on Twitter. It wasn't at her house, just for. Okay, thank you for that, because I looked it up and I didn't see anything on some Candace Owens. Okay, so Candace Owens said on Twitter that there was a loud noise down the street. Is that correct? Thank you for that. Okay, Josh mentioned it. Yes, Josh is a cutie too. Hi, Darskabins. Oh my gosh, I think I just heard Sosa let a stinker from out in the hall. OMG. Bernie 2024 copy says. I remember you saying you were going to have to get a surgery, Angel Eyes. How did it go? What did they do? Can you share with us what the stomach issue was and what did they do for it? Everybody put some hearts up and prayers up for Wiggle. I keep calling her Angel, Wiggle Worm. Can I call you Angel Eyes? It just fits you better. Because I'm sure the healing process after a stomach surgery is pretty hard. Diverticulitis. Okay, I know a friend of mine years ago had to get some of his colon taken out because he had I think you always have it, right? I don't think it ever goes away. Hey, baby blues. Oh my goodness, these kids. But yes, and he actually had to wear a colostomy bag afterwards. For quite a while. Uh, and it got infected and all kinds of stuff. So I get it. I saw the whole process, and I'm sorry you're having to go through that because it seems like it would be hard to get through. Crown Royal, accepting on getting old. Crown Royal, how old are you? I know I have it written down somewhere. But how old are you? Do you mind telling us? That's, I think that I need to add that to my list too. It's hard as a woman to get old, you guys. It is. Everything. Baby Blues, how you doing, honey? Baby Blues, I'm going to send you because you are ordering. Now, Baby Blues with Thrive, every third auto ship you do, they send you some free stuff automatically after the third auto ship. But I have some of this stuff I'm going to send you. It's strawberry lemonade, and it's for your hair and skin. So to make it nice, I'm going to send you a couple packs of that. And then these DFT recharges, you wear them at night, and it's specifically designed to wear at night when your body's like in a regenerative state. It helps to recharge the immune system from the daily stressors and breakdown experienced by the human body. So you also wear this for 24 hours. It has black elderberry, vitamin C, zinc, menthol, 5-HTP, CoQ10, arginine, aloe vera, and limonene. CoQ10 is really good, and 5-HTP is really good if you have immune disorders. So, okay. Does anyone have any more questions? Coffee and conversation. You got this. If you had to change something in your past, what would it be? Native Princess. If it was something that I had to change or that I could change. Like, is it something that was beyond my control in my past? But if I could have it different? Or is it something, you know what I'm saying? Can you let me know if it's something that was out of my control at the time? Just watch AOC tell her version of the riot. I have never seen her talk before, and I was disgusted. She's like a teenager. Can't believe she's a congresswoman. Yeah, getting paid lots of money. Huh? What does that mean? I don't know. What's that mean, Seraphin? Bruce arrest for DWI and reckless was in November, I believe, but he did he did that Super Bowl for Jeep. I saw that commercial. That was a beautiful commercial. When they found out, they pulled the commercial from air. Did they really? Oh no. She was top of her class at Boston University. She's a lot smarter than you may think. Well, yeah. I really don't want to get into politics, you guys. I was going to say something about that too. I mean, things can be fudged too. But you know what? It is what it is. It's just she does seem very young, and you have to admit she's very young, and I don't know. Yes, different name. Oh, okay. Well, Winona, do you mind sharing what your name was before? If you can invent something now or in the future. Native Princess, I really want to answer your other question. Is it something that I was powerless to change from my past? If I could change it now, what would it be? Or if it was something that I had power over in my past, if I could invent something now or in the future, what would it be? A perfect man. There's my answer for that. A perfect man. No, I know what it'd be. I would invent something to make it possible to have children even after you've had a hysterectomy. I don't know how I would do it. I don't know. Like, I have no idea. A doctor would have to do it, or a scientist, whatever. Yeah, I want to know who Winona was in the past. What are you going to get? What are you going to do to get more confidence? Yeah, don't open that door. They can't. Oh, his are so lethal. Evaluate everything I do good and keep that positive attitude. Will attach colon inform. Oh, honey. Oh, you guys, you have a bag too. Thank you for sharing that with us, Angel Eyes. You guys keep Angel Eyes in your prayers, please. That's a tough surgery to go through. And I'm not trying to be negative, Angel Eyes, I promise. But things can go wrong. So let's pray that nothing goes wrong. So your colon reattachment is in 4 months. Okay. So you guys keep her in your prayers, please. You're 55, Crown Royal? Oh, honey. 55 is the new 35. You almost died? Hard to get. It's very hard. But you know what? God wasn't finished with you yet. That's why you're still here. He's got more for you to do here. You're 61 now? Well, you look amazing for 61. I hope I look that good when I'm 61. You need what, Baby Blues? What after you went through this weekend? Hey, Paul, welcome. Me, that was the name. Me, that was the name. What was the name? Me? Wait, did I miss something? Oh, the wrench. And I bet the marketing VIP is 0.200. Wait a minute. What did I miss? Your name was me? Native Princesses. Native Princess, you have to answer my question. It's about yourself that makes you feel not confident. Sean, there's a question for you, hon. I will not get mad at you, nor will I get mad at you, Bella, or anyone for criticize what I need to work on. Not criticize, honey. Constructive criticism. Pointing out things that maybe we don't see about ourselves, right? I hope everything I can. It's because Bella's a very special lady. She deserves better. Aw. Thank you, Baby Blues. Does anyone think we'll ever find out where the China virus come from? A lab in China. That's what I mean. There was this Vietnamese, not Vietnamese. Was she Vietnamese? I think she was a Vietnamese doctor who explained the whole thing. My husband and I have been making and donating masks via year. Well, that's awesome, Darskabins. What a blessing you are, because some people can't keep buying masks. That's awesome. I'm going to be having a cash giveaway. You all know I'm not rich, but God's been laying it on my heart that somebody needs a certain amount, and I don't know who it is. I don't know nothing. It's just God's been speaking to me. It's been like the last couple of weeks saying, somebody needs help. Somebody needs a little assistance. It's not a lot, but this is going to help somebody. And it's a certain amount that he just keeps telling me. So I'm going to wait it out a few more days probably. And then I'm probably going to do a little giveaway because, right, Native Princess. Okay, if I could change something in my past, oh my gosh, there's so many things, but I will say the passing of my father, because He died when I was so young, and I never got to really confront him for the pain he caused. And then we never got to get past that and heal and have a relationship because he died. So if I could have had that not happen, I would have changed that. If you invented the perfect man, soon enough he'd realize he was, and it would be downhill. And that's right, Coffee, that's true. When I was growing up, I was always told I wasn't smart enough to do this, or I was not good looking enough to do this, that I was just a loser. And that's disgusting. Parents are, I mean, Sarah Fenton says, sorry, can't have me. I know, I need grandbabies. Oh, when Isaac Cappy died and I was under a different name. Me was, okay, thank you, Winona. Well, thank you for following. So you must usually just kind of watch the replays. Hey, I don't see anything wrong with, I watch most of the videos I watch are replays of people because I can't catch them live. I'm usually busy or whatever. Or I just don't really communicate in the chat. I'm just not big about that. Yes, you guys, even Angel Eyes is asking for prayer, so got 1 foot off your colon. Oh. How long is the colon? Does anyone know? It would surprise you. The colon is very long. Many feet. I want to save this. Hold on. My daughter and her boyfriend are laughing and just living it up. Okay. Can you hear them? I love you guys. I really do. I love you guys. Sean, some people would tell me that, and I got angry, and that proved them wrong. No, the older you get, the harder it is to find someone suitable for partner, so keep them. I know. Okay, you guys. Okay, the entire colon is about 5 feet or 150 centimeters long and is divided into 5 major segments. Okay, it must be the intestine. Yeah, okay. How much waste is in the colon? One product claims that we have anywhere from 6 to 40 pounds of waste, feces, and undigested food stuck in our bodies. Another one compares the weight of the waste to carrying a bowling ball in our gut. Then there are accounts of famous people who died and were found to be full of intestinal sludge. Wow, that's interesting. What do you guys think about me doing videos on stuff like that, like things that we can learn about? I've thought about, like I said, doing a blog and a lot of Botox, doing a blog and writing a book about my life. A lot has happened in my life, but I wouldn't want it to be just a book about my life that just got put up on a shelf. Like, I'd want it to help young girls, possibly. That's where my targeted audience, I think, when it comes to that, would be young women going through hellacious things. I know you do, and I love you guys too, Coffee. I did answer your question. I said if you had, I know, Native Princess, I'm so far behind. I'm like way far behind. Hi, Jervis. OMG, where have you been? I looked for your channel. Wasn't your channel hidden or gone for a while? I swear I looked for it and I didn't see it. $1,000 giveaway? No, it's not going to be that much. But you're back, Dawn. I see you. Guess who's back? Back again. Dawn is back. Listen, I was going to say something. I read something up here. What was I was just going to say something. You need 5. Oh yeah, so I got some lottery tickets, guys. Sean, sorry to hear that. People can be so mean and cruel. Yes. We are like family here. Amen, sister. Right, spiritually. Absolutely. Jay's in the house. And you know what? I would rather be rich with God spiritually and in love and in life than rich financially. I think it's important for everybody in life to struggle financially at some point. I do. And I think it's disgusting when parents give everything to their children, no matter what. These parents that give their kids everything they want, the nicest car for their 16th birthday, the nicest cell phones, the nicest clothes, the nicest shoes, everything they could imagine. Why do they do that? I think the reason parents do that is so they don't have to deal with their kids. They just give them everything they want. They have the best of the best. They give them money to take their friends out. Go. That's what they're doing. They're giving them material things so they don't have to deal with them. And I think that's sickening. I would rather be brought up with struggling a little bit, not as much as we did, but struggling a little bit, than to be given everything. Because you don't appreciate shit when you're given everything. Jay is going to meet us in Vegas, guys. Hi, Jess. Jesse James is in his house. Jesse James is in his house. Got your bags packed? Okay. Maybe next month. It's like 20 feet, I think. I'm scrolling down now as fast as I can because pop in and pop out, mostly replays. Well, thank you. Thank you, Winona. Oh, Wiggle. Thank you, honey. Love you too, sweetheart. God will bring Bella the man she deserves. Her hubby wasn't it, but helped her create too. And I wouldn't change that for nothing. Not for nothing. Sean says, my biggest problem also I had was I spent so much time trying to make others happy. It took me forever to discover who I am. Yeah, I think you're worried way too much about, and I've talked to you about this before, but, I'll talk to you about it later, another time. If you had one day to spend $1 million, what would you spend it on, or what would you do with it? I would pay off, I would have my mom's house built that my younger brother's supposed to be doing. I would get that completely built. I'd pay off all of my older brother who's did the treatment thing. I'd pay off all of his old tickets, get him a car so he could work and feel good about himself. I would definitely donate a bunch of money to a cause. If I could open some kind of a organization to help people, I would do that, but $1 million wouldn't be enough to get it up and going and keep it running. I would just help people. That's what would bless my heart and warm my heart. Of course, I would probably buy a cute little small house on some property for myself so I didn't have to waste a bunch of money on rent anymore. I'm a simple living gal. I'm not materialistic. I'm not, I'm pretty simple. So I like that question. That's a good question, honey. And if I win the lottery at all off of any of my tickets, You guys, we're going to be having some big giveaways in here to all my loyal subscribers that have been here for so long. Large intestine is like 5 feet. You got it. You had yours removed when you were young, Jervis? So how has it been living without it? No, it wasn't hidden. Have to look up my whole name. Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to see you here. I'm supposed to give myself away is most of the time. The people who really need it don't say a word about it. That's right. And you get told by God or somebody else tells you. I'm here to watch for assholes and weed them out. I don't speak much unless I have something to say. I just love giving. That's just me. My grandkids are all given what they want from their parents. It saddens me. Yeah, Darskavins, I mean, and then as a grandparent, you can't stop it, right? You can't change them because your kids know the right way and what to do. So what they're not going to, and I'm not saying this about your kids, but what kids that turn into adults that give their kids everything, what they don't realize is the monsters they're going to have on their hands later in life. Good night, Seraphim. Sweet dreams, honey. It's nice to have you in here. We're going to party in Vegas. I'm going. I'm down. I'm going. Oh, Annie, your phone died? Would I go to a strip club? Now? Good night, Jay. Nice to see you. A men's or a woman's? Guess it doesn't matter. Maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be going by myself, that's for sure. But if somebody was having a bachelorette party or something and that was the plan, if I wasn't married, I would go. Yeah. I'm sorry. My views on that, and nobody, don't bash on me for my views on that, but I believe if you're married, you have no business in those places. That's just my opinion. And here's the thing. What I think is when people are married and they say, oh, it's bullshit. You can have guy friends or girlfriends or you should be able to go out to the bars and have some drinks and, stay out all night, spend the night at your friends or whatever. Here's the thing. Yes, if that's you both agree of that, that's fine. That's your marriage. That's what you guys decide. For me personally, I think the best way to keep, if you're going to be with somebody who you want to show respect to and stay loyal to, because look, we're all human beings. I don't care what you say, anybody could cheat. But if you keep yourself out of any type of situation that is going to be tempting, this is my thoughts only, okay? So, all you evildoers out there, if you're living any other way, shame on you. Just kidding. I just think keep yourself out of the situation and you won't have to deal with it, right? Don't put yourself in a situation that's going to tempt you. Because Satan's always going to be right there saying, hey, going out getting wasted off your ass tonight, you should be able to do that. You're your own person. That's just my opinion. Okay, what else do we got? I have to check out. My dog is sick. Oh, Dawn, I'm sorry. Give him kisses. Give your doggy kisses. Him, her, sorry. Oh, yeah. I'm adding a new tier. Well, not a new tier, but I'm adding a new thing to the tier on my platform, to the $19.99 tier. Once a month, we're going to do either it's going to be private conversation on Zoom or StreamYards or whatever, and we can watch a movie, we can have dinner together, we can just chit chat. And if you don't want to be on video, even though it'll just be me, or if we want to have other people that are in that tier come on with us, we'll do that. But I'm going to add that to the $19.99 tier. It's going to be, I'm going to call it like movie night or, date night or something like that. I was lucky because the technology wasn't as good back then, but it turned out fine. Thank you, Lord. Amen. Kids have to work for things, even if you can give it to them. Absolutely. Robert says, having a different opinion doesn't make you an asshole. I meant the type who bash Bella or just causing fights. Right. Hey, Ritka. Thank you, darling. Are you going to, Ritka, are you going to go to Vegas? Hulk Oasis. I'm trying to remember the place I went to watch a show. It wasn't like, it was like a comedy thing. Last question. If you could conquer one fear of yours, what would it be? Flying. Heights. Native Princess rolled out with some good questions tonight. She gets an A. Thank you, Native. You're really the only one who asked me questions tonight. Darskavins, I'll spend money for things to advance her in life, like her school. But yes. Right, Coffee? Tempted by the fruit of another. That I like Paul. Paul's always putting something into song. He's like me that way. I always have a tendency when I'm talking about something and the words are like, I think of the song. You have to be careful with the watching movies. They said they were bringing in new laws targeting illegal streaming, which that would be not sure if that's happened yet though. Okay, thank you, Picker. I'll check into that. But they do allow it. It's called Watch Party. I have Amazon Prime. You can do a watch party with people. Party time. Excellent. Cheating is the best way to possibly get yourself killed by your partner. Yes, Blue Moon, that's right. Who wants to do that? Okay, I'm caught up, you guys. Look at that. I'm caught up. So, I will now tell you what I was going to talk about. Let me move this stuff. Remember, if you're interested in Thrive, you want to get healthy, you want to possibly lose some weight. One time somebody said to me, can I ask you a question? I said, you just did. Yeah, but thank you, Picker, for you're always looking out for me. I love that. We can have game night, movie night, date night. So that's going to be, if you want to join Patreon, it's Patreon is under the community post. You might have to scroll down a little bit, but it's under the community post. So it'll give you the link to join if you want to. All right. The lowest tier is $4.99. The next tier after that is $9.99, and the other tier after that is $19.99. So, see, I can't just leave stuff. I have to put it away right away. Okay. The Cecil Hotel. No, why does that sound familiar though? Native Princess, that sounds familiar. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys what I found out, okay? And it's kind of sad. It is. I have to admit. So I think I've told you guys before about a situation when I was young. So I got a call from my sister. You guys know my sister. I've talked about my sister. But I got a call from her last night, and we just got into a deep, deep conversation. I don't know how it happened. I don't know why it led to where it did. But there had been something that I was wondering for so long about my mom. Marilyn, oh, her face is covered. Aw, there's my Shine Like Shanann bumper sticker. Her face is covered, guys. We can't have that. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Tempted by the fruit of another. Tempted, but the truth is discovered. What's been going on? Now that you have gone, there's no other. Does that look okay? Oh, if this falls, it's gonna break. I have a Marilyn Monroe picture I got for my boy, and it has lights built into it. It's really cute, and he never used it. I need to find it. I have some other Marilyn Monroe posters, which are pretty cool. Sorry, guys, I'm putting on my bottoms. Hold on, so I can get comfortable. So I told you guys about when I was young, my mother, we had to live in a motel for a while. And it was in a very sketchy area in Seattle. It was called, Wallingford area in Seattle. Wallingford area. And it was pretty creepy. So we lived at this hotel. And the hotel was really creepy. The motel was creepy itself, right? So it was my younger brother, my older sister, my older brother, and me. Because my mom had 6 kids, right? But she, Mark. Oh, you're so sweet. So we lived in this motel, and my mom cleaned the motel to pay the rent. I don't know if she paid some cash too. I don't know. But hey, Chris. We had Christmas there. I think my younger brother was probably like 3 years old, maybe. And there was these managers there, and they were old people. Well, they were old to me. They looked like old people back then. And I think I've told you guys about this before. I remember spending the night with them. I didn't even know them very well. They were managers, but I didn't like spend time with them ever. And all of a sudden, one night, I'm spending the night with them, and I didn't know why. And I end up being in their bed, sleeping in their bed. And it was all, I told my therapist about this, and I always have such just a eerie feeling about that night. They had me sleeping between them. And so I had to have been, okay, my younger brother was 3. So I had to have been 9 years old, around 9 years old. And I'm sleeping with these old people in their bed alone. Like my mom's not there, nobody's there. And after I slept there, like everything went blank. Everything was blank. And my therapist asked me, why do you think your mom had you sleep there with them? And I said, I don't know. Well, my sister told me why. And I could hate my mom for it, or and never speak to her again? Which is kind of crazy because I don't have hate in my heart, so that's really hard to do. To hate, especially your parent. Oh, Native Princess, of course they are. Of course, there's, for no reason, I don't know why. Yeah, Blue Moon, that's exactly it. My sister knew about it. My sister was too old, you know? My sister was too old. And I didn't even know these people very well. I just know that I'm at their, because they lived at the motel, and the managers. And this is the thing with my mother being a drunk alcoholic. She would let me go off with adult people that I didn't know, and anything happened to me. Anything could happen to me, which it did. Thank God I don't remember what they did. I don't know. I mean, I know there's things physically, intimate-wise that I've experienced that make me cringe, have made me cringe, that I've had to work through at times, and I've never understood why. Well, there's a reason. If there's something that you experience sexually or when you're intimate with your husband or someone you care about, if something feels dirty or uncomfortable, there's a reason, but it's deep down in there and you don't know. You have to find that reason. So my sister's had her own issues as well, and I think that's why she smokes crack. Like, she just wants to forget everything in her life. But I mean, she was crying last night telling me this stuff because I have not just flat out come out and asked her, why was I there in that room with these old people in their bed that night? And she's like, honey, I just didn't want to bring it back. I didn't want you to remember. And she said there's other things that she knows. And I'm like, I don't want to know anything else right now. So that's it. So I got off the phone and I just cried myself to sleep. Just that my mother could do that to somebody, to her daughter. So pretty much she sold me to this old couple for a night. Now, I don't know. I mean, that's the only night I remember. So I don't know if I've blocked everything out or what. But so when I see, yeah, you know what, Blue Moon? I think my mom wouldn't even remember. I don't think my mother would. Chicano, I know. It's just, see, the way I look at it, and I know it doesn't excuse her. You guys, thank you so much for being here and listening. The way I look at it is my mom had it rough too, you know? My mom was brought up in foster care. I think she said she was never molested, though. Like, I think her sister was molested, but I don't think she was. And I don't know, I'm not going to ask you guys about your personal experience that way, but if you have been molested once, it's traumatic enough. But when it just is so many times that, again, it almost seems normal, right? And one of my friends' grandpa did, one of my friends' brother did, a neighbor down the street that was on our block did. There's so many times that happened to me. And I think, so considering what I went through in my childhood, I've turned out pretty damn good. And I am proud of myself for it. But you have to make the choice to work on yourself. And that's what I get so angry when I see people on, say, YouTube or social media or in real life, where they blame everybody else for their problems. Yes, was it my mother's fault that she did that? Absolutely. That's the most disgusting thing you could do to your child. But at some point, I became an adult, right? I'm sorry, you guys, I'm not looking at the comments. I'm focusing. Sorry. At some point, you become an adult. And when you become an adult, you're responsible for whatever may happen in your life at that point. If you have past hurt, past heartache, if you have came from an abusive home, alcohol, drug addictions, stuff like that. For me, because of where I came from, is what made me fight like hell to not be that, not to be my mom. I fought like hell to not end up like my mother or my father. I mean, mother's just a name. Was she a mother in the sense that she fed me, she clothed me, she put a roof over my head? Yeah, but I can tell you that's all she did. But being a mother and knowing even that in itself is very hard at times. If you're struggling, just that in itself is hard. So could I hate my mom? Yeah, it'd be probably pretty easy for someone to hate their parent after that. But I can't. I'm just not the kind of person that can hate like that. And I guess that's why it bothers me so much when I see all over social media the hate, how easily it flies out of people's mouths. You know, the hateful words, the threats, all of the stuff. I don't even think it, let alone speak it. I mean, do I get angry? Yes. Do I get angry at people? Yes. I'm not saying I'm not human and that I haven't had a temper, that I haven't said the words, I hate you a few times, but I honestly don't feel that hate, except for certain politicians, except for the pedophiles out there, the parents that abuse their children, people that abuse animals. I mean, my hate could go pretty deep for those things, but I can't hate my mom. I can't. She got into an addiction. I guess she wasn't strong enough to get out of until after we were born, raised, and gone. So when you come from that kind of a home, that kind of an atmosphere, and then being on my own since I was 15, trying to get through life, it's then when you have that choice to either become them or become something the exact opposite. And that's what I chose. I refuse. There wasn't going to be a day that went by where I didn't tell my children, I love you, or, you know, not be there for them when they needed me. If people would just start realizing where they're at is their own choice. And I'm not trying to sound like, I'm better than anybody or anything like that, because I'm not. But I will say, quit hemming and hawing about where you are. And I'm going to just say right here, one person I'm talking about, you guys know who I'm talking about, Katie. I'm so tired of hearing her say, well, it's this reason and this reason. And then her friend saying, I'm not an enabler, but, I just drop everything and go bail her out of jail. Things like that. That girl is going to die if she doesn't stop it. It's so sad. I mean, she's just not getting it. And I think if she would log off of YouTube for a while and focus on her sobriety and getting better, and if she has to go into treatment for a year, who cares? She's been drinking a long time, a lot. So get off of YouTube. I mean, there was a part in her video where she says, and I have to do it all live. I have to do it all in front of y'all. No, you don't. Is anyone forcing you to? Is anyone putting a gun to your head saying you must show everybody your, what you go through during your, trying to get sober? No. If that's a stress to you, and I'm sorry, people do too much crazy stuff for views. And if she was serious about her sobriety, she'd get the hell off of YouTube, get out there, and do what she needed to do to save her life. But she's not. Yes, right, Jervis. I just can't hate. I may say things sometimes, I hate this or I hate that, but deep down, I don't hate anything, anybody. I don't hate my mom either. I honor her. She did what she could with the level of resources or mental capabilities she had. She was deficient in a lot, but so many issues before even having kids. Winona, God bless you. Yes, that's your mom, right? We're supposed to honor our parents. I did things I'm not proud of when I was younger. Your mom taught you what not to do. Exactly. Anyone with a universal. Thank you, coffee. Thank you, guys. The similar thing happened to you, Winona. I'm so sorry. It's terrible. Think about how many children do go through that. We love you and you're here for you. I love how we all can say personal stuff too, and we feel comfortable. It does mean a lot. Thank you, Native Princess. I feel like you should be angry at your mom. I guess hate is different to being angry. I guess you're able to see that she had her own issues, which I guess is very wise. Thanks, Picker. Well, I'm sure, I just found, it was just confirmed last night, because all these years I've been wondering, why the hell was I there? Why the hell was I in bed with this old couple? Why? Like, there was no reason for me to be there. So yeah, I've always wondered. And then when I got it, my suspicions confirmed, I don't want to say it was like a weight off my shoulders, but it was like, okay, now I know, because this is something that's been sitting down deep inside, you guys. It's not just not there. It's something deep inside. Now I know this has happened. This happened. I can accept it. I can work through it, and I can let it go. Because that's how I have to do things. That's why I need to know specifics. I need to know things. I have to be able to work through it so I can then let it go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure, Picker, there's going to be a point while I'm working through this, the tears, because, I'm not bawling right now, but I was last night. And I'm sure I will once everything's quiet and I'm laying down tonight and I'm thinking about things. That's working through it. I'll be working through it. I'm sure there'll be anger. To me, it's like, why do you let yourself get in the situation? Why do you let yourself drink like that when you have children to raise? See, I guess children are just so precious to me. I couldn't do it to them like that. Where you're just totally checked out of anything with them, except my younger brother, he was like the freaking king of the house. Hi, Lisa. Oh, Lisa, yeah. Well, I don't get it. And then I'm sorry, but people on YouTube enable her. If she has everyone paying her rent and sending her everything to furnish her home and giving her money for this and that, where she doesn't have to work, she's got it on easy street. It's not like she has to be sober to get up and go to a job the next day or at night or in the middle of the day or whatever. She has no responsibilities. Doug's there to pick up anything if, she needs. And I'm sorry, but somebody with such a problem, again, she's so mean to people. She speaks so mean to people. I don't understand. Like, why aren't you kind? You don't, ugh. Did your older brother respond well to your perspective? That as an adult, one has to take responsibility despite the difficulties of the past. Hope he's able to connect with you in that regard. Picker, unfortunately, my brother, and again, I mean, he's going to have to work through this, but everything's everybody else's fault. I think he's starting to see things, but it's going to be years of, working through it for him. And again, my brother had a hard time too. And it's been his choice to use methamphetamines all these years, heroin, cocaine, whatever he's used, and to well, thank God he doesn't have kids or a wife or anything. So I don't want to say he's only harming himself. That sounds terrible, but there's not a wife or kids that are being harmed at the same time. It's been his choice to stay high and forget about things. Who can you blame it on at that point? No one's forcing you to stay high. Nobody's forcing you to forget everything at 55 years old. I get so frustrated, but then again, the soft heart in me, I can't. I don't know. I hated my father for a while. I reconciled with him. We are good now, but our issues were nowhere near as deep as what you've. You know what, Chicano? If they affected you, your relationship, they were deep to you, right? She needs that damn jail time coffee, and I don't care if people want to tell her I said it. She needs jail time. That's just it. Where's her bottom? And I'm not saying this to be mean and hateful against Katie. I'm not. I'm just saying she's playing Russian roulette. Like, seriously, what is it going to take? I think people need to stop doing for her, make her stand on her own damn 2 freaking feet. Stop enabling her. Because I will say this, you're part of the problem if you're enabling her. I don't hate my parents. I did for a long time, but they did the best they could. I hate it when my mom said that, though, Coffee. I did the best I could. Wait, so the best you could was you sitting down telling me at 11 years old you don't love me? That's the best you could? You couldn't have gone without telling me that? So there's times that I have gotten angry at her. Absolutely, times. Because if you go through life knowing your own mother didn't love you, how do you expect anybody else to? I've had to really search and do a lot of work on myself, soul searching, and love myself. But no, I'm sorry. I don't think she did the best she could. I do not. I think she could have done better and chose not to. I have the same thing. I could have done the same thing she did and said, well, I did the best I could, right? Could have. Well, I mean, look at my childhood. Hey, I mean, like my therapist said, I'm surprised you didn't end up walking the streets as a prostitute or a druggie with a needle in your arm. Like, she's like, you defeated all odds. And I'm like, well, I chose. Life is your choice. Wherever you want to go, the direction you want your life, you think someone's going to do it for you? You can't depend on anybody to get you in your life where you want to get. Sure, you might have people that help you along the way, but no, you have to do it yourself. And I'm so tired of people blaming everybody else for everything, especially for speaking words. Sorry. All right, you guys. Yeah, coffee. And that's the thing is I already kind of assumed it for a while. So it's not like I just found out. I mean, it was confirmed. So it was already something I felt inside. I dislike how my father treated me, but I don't judge him for it. I have forgiven him. He passed, but God will judge him. Right, Jervis? That's how I feel about my father. I never got to really have a relationship with him. He was a mean, mean man. But then he passed, so my mom had issues but got better as I got older. Amen, Lisa. I'm so happy. Thank God. Right? Please be kind to you the next few days. Well, what are you going to do? Well, I've been putting off getting these damn nails filled. Today, I was going to, then I was like, I'm too tired. I couldn't sit there for a while. I want to take a nice hot bath and relax, but I probably won't do that tonight. I don't know, honey. I'll figure out something. I don't know. You guys are so sweet. I did confront her on things and then I felt better. Well, that's good, Lisa, that you were able to. Whatever comes out of my mom's mouth is, I did the best I could. That's whatever. Yeah, Mark. And how crazy is it that I feel comfortable talking to you guys about this stuff? Hey, I am who I am. I've experienced what I've experienced. If if you don't, I've shared my health issues, and I think a lot of health issues, you guys, that happen has a lot to do with trauma that we've dealt with growing up, or as as an adult. We This is how it affects us. So people that want to make videos about me and say I'm a hypochondriac, you know what? You don't know why I have ailments, and I don't think I really sit there all the time and I'm just so sick. Oh my gosh, I'm swollen everywhere. I can't move. I can't. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I try to come on, have a smile on my face. Sure, I have a pain and I'll say ouch here and there. Doesn't make me a hypochondriac. I try giving my dad another chance, and he does what he does. Yeah, Sean, exactly. There's no right way to feel. If you get angry, you do. If you don't, you don't. Don't judge it. That's right, Coffee. When people call her out, they get timed out. Right. It's unbelievable. Hurt me for a long time, but I realized hate would only keep me down, so I learned to forgive. That's right, Jervis. I like that. It wasn't about you. It was about, yeah. I mean, shoot, I was 9. Like, oh, Lisa, yes, she acts so innocent and plays people to get money. And people continually make it rain in her PayPal and in her. Why? I'm sorry, but what is she doing for that much money? I don't get it. Guy sleeping rough in a city was asked, "Why are you like this?" His reply, "My father was an alcoholic." Guy who earned dollars was asked the same question. He said, "My father was." I love that, Blue Moon, right? Two people can grow up even in the same home, or, or not. Same issue, same problems. One person can use it to better their life. One person can use it to live a victimized life. And I'm not saying, you guys, there's no weight to that. I'm not saying people need to just forget about it and forget that they were ever tortured as a child, abused sexually, physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever. I'm not saying just forget it. I'm saying acknowledge it, seek help for it. If it's debilitating in your life to where you can't function and you can't have a happy existence, if that's how it's affecting you, get help. Figure it out so you don't have to stay a victim your entire damn life. And your children don't. My dad will always be more of a dad to his wife. Yeah, Sean, you can't. We can't change people. We can't make them feel any certain way. I learned that the hard way. Oh, thank you, Mark. Hey, Aquarium baby. God will give you strength if you ask for it. It might take time, but we're always learning, even as adults. 100%, Jervis. I think your mindset, you just have to accept it and move on, is likely extremely important. Could be the difference between becoming addicted and creating your own life. Right. The party can begin. I'm here. I love it, Aquarium baby. This party's almost over, girl. Here's some hugs and hearts to whoever needs it. Be strong, Bella. We love you, dear. Oh. Good night, Native Princess. Thank you, sweetheart. You're always such a pleasant person to have in here. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. I could play the victim card on this and that happened. Yeah. That's right, Coffee. Yes. Amen, sister. Okay, guys. Yeah, angry for a long time. You have to be angry at your mom. She was an awful, awful parent. She exposed her children to extreme and ongoing danger she caused them. She did. She really did. She sent me off with people she knew were criminals. They were driving drunk with me in the car. What I think, and this is heartbreaking, you guys. I mean, I'm probably going to tear up over this. What I really think is I think she wanted something to happen to me. I think she did. An accident. I really think she wanted to get rid of me. Love either, but he favored my younger brother and gave him everything. That is so hard. Oh, Jervis, I'm sorry. Oh, no, coffee. Oh, yes, I still have that. Put a nice candle on. Hi, Linda. Well, you guys, I'm going to get going. Ritka, hey, you just coming in here all the time and saying, hey, pretty lady. That's good enough. Right, Chris. I read an article that says fibro has a huge correlation with childhood trauma. They came just short of saying trauma outright caused it, but that's certainly what they're applying. Yes, I've heard that too. And that's the only way they can explain it. They couldn't link it to anything. They couldn't figure out why people, mainly women, it happens in mainly women. So they're also thinking it's involved with hormones as well. I got what you were saying, Chris, honey. Chicano, you're nice too. Thank you for sharing, but please be assured your childhood is also shared more or less with others. Yes. I'm not ashamed, Blue Moon, you know? Yeah, we were talking about MFW. I'm not ashamed. If people want to, if cruel, hateful people want to talk about the fact that I went through childhood trauma, let them. I'm sure many others have too. The fact that it happened is always there, always in the back of your mind. But if you focus on it and let that crap control me for a long time. Right. That's right, Linda. You can forgive, but you never forget. We can just make our lives better. I think that you are loving and caring, and that means a lot considering your past. God carried you out for sure. So glad. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you. And don't I always say, if it weren't for God, I don't know how I wouldn't have made it through. I said he was with me. I mean, way before my mom booted me out at 15, but I know for sure he was there with me when she kicked me out of the house and said, go live on your own. I knew he was with me because I could have been killed. We're all wounded children. Only God can help us heal. I agree. I agree, honey. Yeah, Blue Moon. Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had to leave, if anyone in here had to leave it to Beaver life. Good night, Wiggle Worm. I'll be praying for you, honey. Aquarium baby traumatized as a child also. I'm sorry, sweetie. Coffee says, geez, let me hear someone talking crap about someone's trauma as a child. Right? God has us for sure. Oh, Mark, thank you. Thanks, Sean. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to go put on my nice cozy sweatshirt. I'm going to let you guys all say goodbye to each other real quick while I put on my, because it was cold, and especially if it's supposed to freaking snow tonight, or I don't know if it's tonight, I think it's this weekend. But it's getting cold, right? So obviously it's starting to get up there, get down there. So I woke up in the middle of the night and I was so freaking cold. Oh, I gotta go make sure my other blanket is dry in the dryer. That I can throw on top of this blanket. Coffee, that damn electric blanket you gave me, for some reason it's not working now. I don't know why. It's not your fault. So, I mean, please don't think I'm saying that. Where did that other freaking pin go? Hairpin. I hate it. Whenever I put a sweatshirt on my head, I lose a bobby pin. Damn it. I hope Sosa doesn't find it and eat it. So yeah, I mean, that friggin' electric blanket, I had to stick it in my closet because I folded it up and put it away because for some reason it doesn't work. I'm so mad. Good night, guys. So yes, remember, I'm getting comfortable. I'm so warm now. You know, if you put a picture of yourself in your locket, you would be independent. Mark. Yeah, and I think I kept the box for a while and then I finally threw it out because I'm trying to get better about not keeping boxes and stuff around. Is it snowing there, Robert? Thank you, Winona. You too. God bless you. God bless you guys. Sweet dreams. Remember, if you want to join Patreon, you can go to my community page. There'll be a link there. There's the $4.99 tier, the $9.99, and the $19.99. I'm going to be adding Good Night Aquarium Baby and Blue Moon, Coffee, Jervis, Lisa, Winona, Sean, Robert. Thank you, Robert and Annie, for being my mods. I love you guys. Picker. I think Blue Moon. I think I said those are all the names that I see. Wiggle Worm. That's all the names I see right now. I scrolled up pretty far. Jervis. So you guys, yeah. I'm going to be adding, like I said, date night in the 1999 slot where we'll have a one-on-one date night together, watch a movie, or if other people want to join and everyone's okay with it, we'll do that, but only in Patreon. Good night, guys. Thank you. God bless you. Sweet dreams. Sleep with the angels. And I will see you on the next one. Okay.